Hi everyone, my name is Anita and this is my good friend Michelle. We want to talk a little bit today about some places that we can take our kids through the regional center that are recreation programs. So once you get your child diagnosed and you are part of the regional center in your city or county and state, what they do is they could either refund you. You can start paying for the program, whatever it is. So from like swimming, drumming, martial arts, dance, or anything that you can find in your area that you want your child to do, they can either refund you. You can wait for them to be able to do the payment and just start that way, or you can do it in a way where you start it and then they could refund you later. It's pretty much a lot of activities as long as it has to do with social rec. I just wanted to talk about a little bit of what our kids are enrolled in. There's art classes that they could take and their siblings could join, and then there's also dance where they could do, and it's specially made for special needs kids too. The instructors are trained to teach them dance from like ballet, hip hop, or jazz, or any kind of like dance.
And then another social recreation thing that we also like is like the music programs, like
Yes.
kids like the drumming. I know your son also does drumming.
And also martial arts. Martial arts is, I've heard from a lot of parents with special needs that it helps them a lot with behaviors and just routine, and also just like structure. It helps them a lot, and these classes are all with like special needs kids, and the instructors themselves, sometimes they have special needs too, so the program is just specially made for them, and it's really great. I've heard from many parents that martial arts really helps them.
It's a really good one, even if the kids have trouble like setting boundaries and things like that.
And social interaction.
One of the things that has been really important for us and our family is adapted swimming, because as a lot of you know that kids with autism drowning in a pool are greatly increased compared to, I think you shared that on one of our
I think it's 160 times more possible for them to drown than
than neurotypical kids. And then one thing I did see also online is that I read that the kids that wander off, 71% of those kids that wander off that end up in like fatalities are because of drowning, because they have, because of with kids with autism, they have that fascination with water already, and then they don't understand the safety.
For example, like Michelle said, my son will spontaneously like run into the street or like run into a pool if he decides to. Not all the time, but once he decides to get in the water, he'll go in with full clothing, shoes, socks, everything, and there's nothing stopping him. So like learning those important skills is very, very good for them to know.
It's very good because and they say like some safety measures you can do if you have a pool in your backyard, to definitely put a fence around it, or just always supervise them, be right there. Of course, the swimming classes, there are people there, but I still like to be close by in case there's an emergency. But I think it's super important, especially this time of year during the summer, to think of the water safety. So adapted swimming is something that you can also do through regional center, or in LA they have also the recreation centers that have programs. One of the ones I wanted to talk about too was like the one at the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center, because they are really, really great, and they have semi and private lessons. So those are different things that you can do through the social recreation. But I would also like to hear those of you that are in other states or other countries, because we have the regional center programs here, but I'm curious if you want to DM us or message us or in the comments. I would love to hear what some of the other programs in other places are.
And what kind of exactly, like what programs are they doing and how is it going for them.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below.